because we're running late again, and I'm hungry. New shocks still. Glad they didn't go anywhere. But hey, welcome back to the channel. Behind me, 72. This episode, we're going to fix all the things that were not going good in the last episode. So, front calipers, got new ones, check. We'll throw those things on. And the old generator, we'll put that on as well, because this one, it charges or it doesn't. So, I mean, yeah, that's a fair assessment. But anywho, let me get this thing up a little more, and we're going to start on the generator, because I want to do that one. I don't. They're fun. And yes, we're leaving the engine in the car for this. So let me get this thing up, get you set up, and let's start ripping this thing apart. All right, I'm going to start taking this generator out, get the belt off. Now, if you don't know how we, or I, or whatever, how we, on the other episode of people watching, discovered this generator is bad, find that video. And, watch that. Diagnostics, something I really don't do so much as far as show, is in that one. But, get out of the way. Make sure you don't lose your little keeper. The new ones usually come with one, but just in case you didn't lose the one that you thought you had. Take these guys off. Like I said, it's the weirdest thing with this gen. It works sometimes. And then sometimes it doesn't work. And we polarized it, or tried polarizing it to see if that helped. It did not. And also just normal run it like a motor. Also did none things. So yeah, that's why we're putting a new one in. And I'll put the new one in and show you what it's supposed to do. Hell, I'll show you what this thing doesn't do. And then same video, show what the new one does. I guess what I'm getting, I'll show you what a broken one is, and then, yeah, show you what the new one does. All right, to test these, like I said, the last video had the whole thing, but we'll just do it real quick. Little screw in the back of the gens. Negative. Attach that to a negative, external battery, or if you have a Ghia, the battery in the trunk. And the D positive terminal, that's 12 volt. You take the other end of your lead and you touch it to positive. I have tape on here. If it does work, the motor will, it's basically you're turning it into an electric motor, set it to spin. So watch it work now. And dead. There we go. That's what it should do all the time. Last video wasn't doing that. I don't know if there's crap in there or what, but yeah, it'll charge, it won't charge. Something is not jiving the way it should. Of course, it'll cooperate now, but that's hot. Anywho, take a reference of that speed, because when we put the new one in, it is completely different. I already tested it because, I'm not going to go through this work to put in another bad one, even though it's new. So let me continue ripping this thing apart. But yeah, quick test on if these things, if it's good or bad. Get out of here. Come on. All right, what do I need? 10? Put the fan shroud out. ratchet wrench. Other wrench, just a ratchet. You can go away. Carb's gonna have to come off. Yeah, let's not put that there. Pull up the frickin' car. The terminals. You're a smart one. Done it before. But what I'm doing now, taking off the carburetor. Let me get this thing stripped down, and when we get ready to pull the gen, or when I get ready to pull the Jenny, I'll show you, and I'll just walk you through what I take off. But basically, quick explanation. Carburetor's coming off. What is that wire now? Why are there so many extra things on this car? Is that reverse lights? Would it have been? I don't know. It's not connected to nothing. You go up here now. Anywho, basically, I don't know what I was rambling about. Pop the carb off, the gen strap, loosen that, slide that back so the gen's free, and then you got 4 bolts. This one only has 3 because I bet you this thing's been off before. I know this because that's chrome. But anyway, well, let me get this thing stripped down, and when I get ready to pull this thing out, hopefully it's going to cooperate. It doesn't have like a super big fan, and it's just going to go beep, boop, boop, out. So stay tuned for that fun step. Why are you stuck? You know what, guy? You can stay. Yeah, just stay. You're happy there. That's your home. Anyway, stay tuned. I'll be right back when I get this thing apart. Wire, off. Throttle cable. Is there even a gasket on here? Kinda. Yeah, we'll put a new gasket on. Huh. You go on the shelf. Stay, little buddy. All right, gen's loose. From that, I'm gonna get this oil bath off. Get this out of the way. Let go of everything. Get more room. Gonna loosen the 2 10s, or hopefully they're 10s still. Well, that one's missing. Good. What are you? That one has something. What do you have? All right, that one has 10. I was going to say loosen the fan shroud bolts so that we can just bump it up a little bit and, hopefully stick that thing out. All right, got that bad boy loosened. That one, well, there wasn't one, so that's good. And that's, the easier side to get to. Why'd you not put one in? That one's a pain in the butt. Anyway, hopefully, we'll be able to just pull the shroud up enough to get this thing out. At least that's the plan. So, let's see here. Oops. Boop. And out. Now, you're not getting that. I don't know if that was premature failure. Get the strap. Come on. Why won't anything cooperate today? It's been a day. Has it been a day for you guys? Sure has been for me. You're broken. You can't be any more brokener. Oh, now you're stuck in a freaking hole. Why is this my day? Get out of there. Thank you. Put on. Save the strap. Mr. Man, you are not going to get that shield because I don't know if that caused premature failure. If it was, you know, rocking and rolling and, you know, arcing and grounding. So, that's good. Now what we'll do, blast this big, you can't see what I'm talking about. Roll down a little bit. Look at my gut. Anyway, blast this bad boy out, and we'll start swapping components here and there. So, I need a thing with noise. Gun. Air gun. Anyway, zip the big nut off. It's a 36 mil. NASCAR. Lock washer, fan. Pull this guy off. Pull this guy off. Why aren't you sliding? Stay there so you don't fly away. All right, you want to be difficult. Cue the cheap puller. Normally these nuts or whatever, they just come off. I mean, hardly any pressure. I could have maybe fought it some more, but I wasn't going to. I guess, yeah. That's what we're doing now. Gently file that back in there. All right, and your fan, locky, weird nut. 10s, right? Yeah, 2 10s. Zip these guys off. What am I doing? Brain fart. 1, 2, and pull that off. Stripped. Get the new one. New unit. Now you want to reassemble the same way that you unassembled. So plop that in. Oh, I'm running out of hands. Stay there. Washer. Washer. Center that better. Thank you. Nuts. Nut and zip it down. Yeah, centered. Tight. Stay. Stop moving. Just go over here. I'm out of hands. Move. All right. Start getting his fan together. I don't know why. I mean, it's nice that they give you, you know, these nuts, but they never fit anything. I have a collection. All right, pull that. It does have a key, so that's good. Get your fan holder, or, yeah, your fan thing on. Align it with your woodruff. And just pop it on. Boink. Shims, if you had shims, put them back on. Fan. Well, that's not good. Rubbing bad. Why, you rub? All right, I had some spare generator shims laying around. So that's on. Doesn't hit. Perfect. Now let's, you know, just bloop everything back together. jiggles, wiggles, and install. Boink. That's in. Spark plug wires, get out of there. You don't need to be in there. Move. Stay and move. All right. I get some bolts in here. Where's that stainless one that I don't like? We'll put that one in first. In an easy to get to spot. All right, I don't know where I am right now. I think I forgot to record, or I did record. Anywho, bolts are in, generator's in. I have to tighten it down. Thought I tightened it down. I didn't tighten it down enough, I just snugged it. All right, got everything attached. We'll, wire-wise, we'll spool this thing up. Actually, yeah. Should see it or hear it. It takes off. That's what they should do. So that's a thing. Anywho, let me get all this stuff taken apart. And finish connecting everything. All right, fielding coil on. Charging, fielding, blah, blah, blah. That, whatever. I don't like it, but it's good. That's attached. These are for the carburetor. Slap the carburetor on. Where'd you go? I will be recommending a new carburetor because we ports are falling out. It's not, it's not the best. Snugged. Put that idle air where I put it. Cut off the valve back in. Anti-diesel or what, whatever you guys want to call it. Honestly, if they're tuned properly, I usually just cut that thing off. And I've gotten a couple new carbs, whether it be, MPs, cheap stuff that I order, Bocars. I've gotten them with them missing. So, I don't know. Well, the nub on the end, not the actual solenoid. Tighten this guy down. Pulley. I was going to recommend another pulley because this thing looks like it was doing the hula hoop on the shaft. But we'll get it on. New pulley. That's good. Tight. Clear up this mess a bit. right, I don't know where I am at this video or whatever with the cuts and the stops and the boringness and stuff like that. Gen's on. It spins. We powered it. Belt's on. Fan shroud's tight. Missing still there. Back shroud's tight. Carburetor's tight. Wires connected. Check, 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 check. Let's see this thing fire up. Where's my beep boops? Come out. See what we're doing. Baseline. 12.7. All right. Let me twist this thing off until she just fires up and does things. Oh man, you're so high. Pretty immediately. No light on the dash. 13.2, 13.3. Oof. No lights on the dash, 13.2, 13.3, done. No weird noises, no nothing, fire right up. We are gonna kick this one off the box as a charging system. Whew. Nice and easy-ish. All right, now, part 2 of this lovely video, before we can do anything, change out those front calipers. I am not looking excited because, you know, I just did brakes on this car. But I guess let me get this thing up in the air even more, and you'll join me in the front to start ripping this thing apart. Great. Front of the car, new caliper, wheel off. Remember, last episode, I guess, this is all brand new except for the calipers. These are self-loaded, so they're brand new pads, so I'm not even going to bother, you know, dealing with taking these pads out. Plus, I fixed this caliper-ish. Anyway. Stay. Start by taking the caliper off, then, you know, cracking the line so that I can, you know, spin it off to spin that one on. We're trying to minimize, well, I'm trying to minimize fluid loss. It's still going to happen, but, yeah. The less, the better. One bolt, 2 bolts. Go there. 2 bolts. All right, stay. Oh, let me temporarily put this bolt in. Need for a rotational force when I break that line. And pre-plan or prep this caliper. You stay. Break it loose, take the bolt out. Take the caliper off. Quickly unspin. Yeah, it's not leaking as much as I thought it would. That's weird. Yep, there it comes. Caliper off. New caliper. On. Like NASCAR. Do I like that line position? Because we're going to rotate. Yeah. Pad thing come out. Get out of there. Slide this on for right now. Put a bolt in, tighten it, see where that line likes to be. Hopefully, same orientation. Really should put a bottom one in because Torx fits good. Where's a rag? Wrong size, right size. And snug. Actually, line's good. Let's get this thing snugged up. Pull those pins, put them back in correctly. Tight. Good. Tight and tight. All right, this side, just that easy. She's on, pad slapped, line's on, everything is looking good. I'll, do the other side because I mean it's just as simple as this side, and yeah, bleed the system and see what we got going on. Oh, these are springy style pins. Different caliper, same caliper, but different. Actually, do I have an 8 floating around? Or a 7? What do I got in my floor tools? Nothing. I'm gonna crack that top bleeder, see if we get flow immediately, or see how fast flow comes. Just want to crack this and see some air come out, or fluid. Crack the bottom too. Let some gravity go on. All right, bottom's dripping. Nice. Tighten that up because we don't need it because we're bleeding from the top. There goes the top. Boop, boop. All right. Fluid's flowing. Perfect. Let me knock out the other side. What are we running for? 7 minutes to swap that out? Not too bad. Well, so say 10. We'll say 10 minutes aside-ish. And bleeding, yeah, not too bad. But let me do the other side real quick and then be right back to you. We'll lower this thing down, bleed them. Hopefully we get brakes and all is good. We'll take it out on a test drive probably tomorrow. Didn't do the other side yet, but let me show you. This side was probably working fine. Well, not fine. It was working. The reason we're doing calipers is that thing is pretty locked. There it is. Yeah, warped rotor and non-retracting caliper. So flop that thing out and hopefully we should solve this braking issue. At least it didn't gack the rotor too bad. So still salvageable. Next go, it's gonna need rotors. But let me get this thing changed out and yeah, you'll see me on the next ramble. All right. Bleeding time. Crack that line. I just pre-cracked, let some air out, so on and so forth with the line. It's bubbling already, so that's good. Basically it's a gravity bleed. What's going on right now? What's my fluid look like? Fluid's fine. Let's give it a couple pumps. Magic stick. You guys watch? Because I didn't. We got spraying. What do we got spraying out of? I saw a leak. It's the bottom. What did I do? Oh, the bottom's tight. That's tight. What am I leaking out of? Is this the bleeder? I have a bad bleeder. I mean, I don't see any air, so that's good. Let me pump it again. Move on to the other side. I can monitor it better. Because, you know, I can see it. Correct the line. All right, brakes bled, finally. I don't know how well this scientific thing is gonna come up, but I got the brake rod, you know, wedged, and she's not moving. So, it's working. It works on both sides. Or bled. I can't believe I made a rookie mistake by not filling the cylinder or refilling the master while I was filling, but you know, things happen. And like I said, same thing on this side. I just have it wedged down. Exhibit A. I'm sure if it can hold that, it can hold a you know, car at speed. But obviously it releases. We're good. So I guess let me get wheels on this thing, and next scene we should hopefully be driving. I mean, at least that's what I'm aiming for. Everything's wrapped up on this thing. I'll top off, make sure the fluids are good, but it's charging. The brakes work, so we should be good to go for the you know, a test drive. So stay tuned. Unless I ramble again and find something else. This actually went not absolutely terrible, because, you know, that's how it is. But hopefully you cooperate, little buddy, because you have to leave. We got to start on that thing. All right, guys. Another day. Spun the car around again last night. So cold start. Test out these brakes, make sure she charges, and yeah, hopefully be able to give it back to the customer. Get her off choke. Let's fire her up. Good. Alright. Let this warm up a second, or, you know, 5 while I unlock everything, and yeah, we'll take her out. I was worried she stalled out on me. I was worried she stalled out on me. Don't know what that was about. love her other than that weird stall out. She's good. Boom, that was third, fourth. We'll go to Mexico. I don't know what's going on with the idle right now. It's weird. Brakes are working fantastic. And a pole in second. I just need to be blown out. Waiting on a train. Let's see if I can figure out this idle issue. It's doing fine. I might just had some crap in the jet. I did bring a screwdriver. Did some tweaking. Might have just got some crud in the jets. Feels like it just needs to be blown out. Ragging on her. She's idling fine now. The brakes are alright. When I remember how to shift, that's good. Charging's doing alright. We don't got any weird pulls. Train is very inconsiderate. Don't they know I do testing today? Killing me. Keep going 4. It's early, guys. She's running good. Running the gears. No hiccups, no hesitations. Snatch fourth. limit. No wobbles, no shakes. No funny smells. But we're gonna, you know, cruise right back to the shop. I'll do my end cap. I think we're done. All right, guys, you guessed it. My amazing wrap up of the whole saga of the 72 Ghia. At least this episode, new calipers, generator, check, test drive, great. She was a little sketchy at first with the engine. Guess it might have had something in the carb. It cleared up. It idled fine. Yeah, it did stall. I had to do a quick clutch pop. Watch your gauges. If those lights come on, you're probably not running in the back. But anyway, other than that little mild hiccup, she cleared up. I ragged on her, so you know, proper Italian tune-up, if you will. But brakes, they worked perfectly. No heat. I do remember. I don't think I showed it in the last video, but when I did come in, that caliper was, I mean, on fire. By that, I mean you touched the wheel, you couldn't even hold your hand on it. It was so hot. So yeah, these calipers not locking. They're not locking up. They're grabbing. New predicament now that it has good brakes on it. You can lock the front wheels up, which is good. Yeah, what are you? I don't know. You're old. I couldn't even find a date stamp on these things. They're probably on the inside, so that means normally they're installed backwards. But that's neither here or there. But recommend possibly a new carb. Doesn't really need one. If it starts giving them fits, throw one on there. Tires. Why not? I mean, now you got a good braking system. Might as well, the things that are attached to the road, upgrade those as well. Not, circa dry rot. Charging, obviously, that's working flawlessly, so I'm very happy with that. So yeah, this car is wrapped up, complete new braking system, charging system, has a tune-up. It should be able to be enjoyed for years, I hope, and not weeks. I don't want to hear there's a problem with this car, is I guess what I'm trying to say. I never do when I give them back. I always try to, obviously give them the most reliable thing they can have, obviously. So with that said, I'm going to give him a call. Hopefully he'll be happy. We can keep these things going. I really have to get on the other 72. That thing's going to be fun. But yeah, if you like this, whatever I'm editing, I guess, or the beginning of my ramble, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you do. I promise you, we will chit chat. As always, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and hopefully see you on the next one.